it's Nikki of Nikki's Homemade Crafts, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet the Harlequin stitch, which is such a stunning stitch. It kind of reminds me of the Catherine's wheel stitch, but oh my gosh, it's beautiful, and especially if you use it into like a gradient, like multiple different colors go one into another. So let me show you a few examples that you could crochet once you learn how to crochet this stitch. Here is one of the patterns that is part of the Christmas mystery crochet along. This one is a pillow with a book cover. Obviously it also helps. It also can be used so that you can take out your pillow. It's a beautiful pillow with using a ombre effect. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't look like you can see the orange very well. So there's white, like this light orange, red, and this burgundy, and then it goes back and forth to make this beautiful pillow. The back side looks like this, and then the front side, or whichever you want to be the front side, you could even hide this as the back side where you hide your books or your tablet or whatever else you want to put in there. On the back, I don't care which side is which, but this is one of the patterns, and this one is the other pattern, which is a stunning cowl. I have here some buttons on the side so that it holds it in place beautifully. This is a gorgeous pattern that you can make also using the Harlequin stitch. So which of these patterns will be available for free in the end? You will see tomorrow. Because only one of these patterns will be available free to view for the Christmas Advent Calendar Mystery Crochet Along. But if you want to have both patterns, or should I say 24 instead of 12 patterns, then grab the ebook. There's a link down below with a coupon code that expires December 24th, 2024. The Christmas Advent Calendar Mystery Crochet Along has 12 stitches and 12 patterns, but you won't know which stitch will be published on which odd day, and you don't know which of the two patterns I will be publishing for free that corresponds to the stitch that you had learned the previous day. Like today. So you're learning the Harlequin stitch today, but you don't know which of the two patterns, the pillow or the cowl, I will be publishing tomorrow for free to view. Now that one has ads though. If you prefer an ad-free and printer-friendly option, grab the ebook down below. All the patterns that are available free to view on our website will also be available on Ravelry and Etsy, as well as the Crochet Club. The Crochet Club is our membership that has over 500 ad-free patterns, weekly live tutorials, twice a month get-togethers on Zoom, exclusive crochet alongs, and so much more. But only the ebook will have all 24 patterns with the 12 stitch tutorials. Considering there's a coupon code right there, I think the ebook will be your choice for the best option. Now let's get started with the Harlequin stitch so you're ready for tomorrow's pattern. Start with a multiple of 8 plus 1. In the 5th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to crochet 3 double crochet stitches, a chain of 1, and 3 more double crochet stitches. Now you're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to crochet a single crochet stitch in the next stitch. Now skip 3 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, and in the following stitch you're going to repeat what you just did with the double crochet stitches. So that means 3 double crochet stitches, chain of 1, and 3 more double crochet stitches, all in the same stitch. Now skip 3 stitches, then again repeat. It's going to look like this at the end. You can now switch colors already, but I'm going to do 2 more rows in this specific color just to have a nice start, but you can totally switch colors already at this point. It would be during the last yarn over pull through. So I'm going to do 2 more rows here in white, and then I'll switch colors. You're now going to start with an alternative turning chain that counts as a double crochet stitch. So into that single crochet stitch right here, you make an alternative turning chain, so a single crochet stitch, and then insert your hook of the single crochet stitch that closest to your yarn finger, pull up a loop, and yarn over pull through 2. That counts as a double crochet stitch. Now over the next 3 double crochet stitches from the previous row, you're going to combine them together as a 3 double crochet together stitch, so a decrease. So insert your hook into each one and make an unfinished double crochet stitch. So it looks like this. So you have 4 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 4, and there is your decrease. You're now going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to skip that double crochet that's in the center here, and instead you're going to go through all those double crochet stitches after the 3 together that you did right here. There will be 6. So 1, 2, 3, skip the single crochet, then 1, 2, 3. You're going to combine them together. So yarn over, go into the next double crochet stitch, which is right here. You're also going to skip that chain of 1 that's in between there. So just go over to double crochet stitches. So here's 1 unfinished one, here's the next unfinished one, next, so that's 3 of them. Then skip that single crochet stitch, then go to the next double crochet, unfinished double crochet, unfinished double crochet, and 1 more unfinished double crochet. So there will be 6 unfinished double crochet stitches like that, so that way you have 7 loops on your hook because there's 1 in the beginning, right? Then yarn over and pull through all 7. Now again, chain 7, and you're going to repeat what you just did. So skip that chain 1 space there in the center from that previous row, and we're going to do 6 double crochets together. So 1, 2, 3, skip that single crochet in the center there, 4, 5, and 6, and then you have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 7. Now when you reach the end, so you're going to repeat this until you have only like half of one of these, wheels over here, and in that case you're going to make a chain of 7. And here you're going to do a 3 double crochet together, just like you did here in the very beginning. We're going to do that over here too. So skip that chain of 1 in between there, and we're going to do 3 double crochets together. So 1, 2, and 3. And yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and you have 1 more double crochet here into that chain that you had made. There was a chain of 5 in the very beginning. Do 1 double crochet there right on the top, like so. And that is the second row done. In the next row, we're going to finish 1 more row with white, and we'll change colors. Now, we're going to start in the very first stitch, and we're going to crochet an alternative turning chain or stacked single crochet stitch, whatever is an equivalent of a double crochet stitch. Now into that same space right here, you're going to add 3 more double crochet stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. So there's 4 in total right there. You're now going to crochet a single crochet stitch into that chain 1 space from 2 rows below. Remember the one that we skipped right there? You're going to go into that, and you're going to crochet 1 single crochet that encloses that chain of 7 and brings it closer to it. So go around it like so, and literally go around that chain space and the chain of 7. So you can see how you're enclosing it right there. Now you're going to go into the center right here. From that previous row, you have that little teeny tiny hole right there where you did the 6 double crochets together. Right in that hole, you're going to crochet 3 double crochet stitches, like so, chain of 1, and 3 more double crochet stitches. You're now going to repeat that. So you're going to make a single crochet stitch into that chain of 1, enclosing that chain of 7. So go around it and make a single crochet stitch. And now repeat what we did over here. So go into that little hole right there from that 6 double crochet together and crochet 3 double crochet stitches, a chain of 1, and 3 more double crochet stitches. Then a single crochet stitch again into that chain space right there, enclosing that chain of 7. You're going to finish with 4 double crochets here at the very, very end. So you're going to go right on top of the alternative turning chain from that previous row, and you're going to crochet 4 double crochets right into it. Now during the very last yarn over, you're going to switch colors. I'm just going to pick yellow over here. I'm just going to drop my white at this point. I'm going to start with a single crochet stitch and then a chain of 3. And now you're going to do a 6 double crochet together. So over the next 3 double crochet stitches here, skip that single in between and then 3 more. So let's do that. Here's 1 unfinished double crochet, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th unfinished double crochet stitch. So there's 6 of them right there. That means 7 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 7 and make a chain of 7. Now skip that chain of 1 here in between and do this again what we just did. So 6 double crochets together, skip the chain of 1, 7 chains. Do this until the end, and you're going to finish with 1 single crochet at the end after a chain of 3. So I'll show you that very last piece. So once it looks like this and you have just 1 more area right here to go, it would be a chain of 3 and 1 single crochet here at the very end. And this is how it's going to look like. And now you're going to turn your work. All right, start with 1 single crochet stitch. And you're now going to skip those chains right here. And you're going to crochet 3 double crochet stitches with a chain of 1, another 3 double crochet stitches into that little tiny hole right there where we finished the 6 double crochets together right here in that center. So place 3 double crochets into that, then chain of 1 and 3 more double crochet stitches. Now you're going to repeat what we've done before. Is when you see that chain of 7, you're going to connect it down here to that chain 1 space. So go down around that chain of 7 and make a single crochet stitch like so. That way you are enclosing that chain of 7. So now you're going to repeat what we just did. So 3 double crochet stitches into that little hole right there, chain of 1 and another 3 double crochet stitches. Then again, single crochet stitch over the chain of 7 into that chain of 1 space and repeat. You're going to finish with 1 more single crochet here at the very end. And it's going to look like this. Now you're going to change colors at this point, so you can now go back into white or red or whatever color you want, orange maybe, and you're going to repeat the rows 2 through 5 over and over and over again. So go ahead and make your swatch. Here's a version with dark blue, medium blue, lighter blue, or kind of a turquoise and very light blue. So you can see that beautiful transition here as well. And once you learned how to do this stitch and you made your little swatch, you can crochet this cowl right here or this pillow with book pouch. One of these patterns will be available free to view tomorrow via the Christmas Advent Calendar Mystery Crochet Along of 2024. If you'd like to get both patterns, or as I said, all 12 extra patterns so that you have 24 patterns, not just 12, with the 12 stitches, all ad-free and printer-friendly, get the ebook. There's a link down below with a coupon code so you can grab the ebook on sale until December 24th, 2024. Remember, whatever pattern is available for free on our website will also be available as a PDF on Ravelry and Etsy, as well as in the Crochet Club with over 500 ad-free patterns, weekly live tutorials, exclusive crochet alongs, and of course, twice a month Zoom get-togethers. We have a blast in the Crochet Club. But the only way to get all 24 patterns right now is in the ebook. So what do you think? Are you part of the Christmas Advent Calendar Mystery Crochet Along of 2024, the free version, or did you grab the ebook yet? See the link down below for either choices, so that way you can make an informed decision which option is best for you. I hope you enjoyed this stitch tutorial and look forward to the pattern that's going to be released tomorrow using the Harley Quinn stitch. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let us know which pattern you're hoping for. Share this video with your crochet besties, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell to get a notification next time I publish a new video or go live. I'll see you in the next stitch tutorial. Until then.